Hello everyone, today we have Alith Anar versus Skarsnik, a showdown there of the two biggest and best characters from each faction. Skarsnik of course leading the Crooked Moon tribe, and Alith Anar leading Nagarife. So let's see the armies. So over here I do have my standard Alith Anar pick. There's a lot of spearmen and a lot of archers, so let's have a little check. So I do have Alith Anar over here, and with all his big upgrades, he has his moon bow and all his nice little buffs. He's of course going to be accompanied by the Shadow Walkers. You just have to take these guys if you take Alith Anar. I mean, one, thematically, just look at that, look how badass it is. And then, they're the perfect bodyguard for him, and they're not too bad themselves. They've got good range, they do a fair amount of armor piercing, and they're just quite a nice little cool unit. Now my front line is going to be spearmen. Their main job is just to hold the line while the archers do all the damage. And for my archers, I do have a lot of Lothran Sea Guard, which are a hybrid unit between spearmen and missiles, which is super useful because, if you do get any wolf riders or whatever in the back, they should be able to fend them off with their spears. I have one unit of normal archers who are sitting here nice and pretty in between a lot of blobs of different spearmen and Lothran Sea Guards, so they should be well protected. I also have a Mage of Shadows here. I believe just bringing the two spells today, we have the Pendulum, which is pretty good against orcs, especially the lightly armoured one, their cheaper infantry, just kind of wrecking down that front line, and enfeebling foe. Now in the back, I also have two units of Cav. I've got the Silver Helms, which is, your kind of standard shot Cav, nothing too special. But over here, we do have the hardcore Dragon Princes. The best of the best Cav the High Elves can get, massive shock damage. They're going to be super good. They should be able to pretty much just, absolutely dumpster any actual Orc Cav as well, and get around the back and just do a bit of hammer and anvil with these spearmen. My opponent is led by Skarsnik today, what an awesome character he is, here with Nobler, just running along cat-cam as he does. My first time ever facing him, including the Crooked Moon tribe, which is really cool. I was expecting a lot of goblins, however, unfortunately I was mistaken. So the front line is actually going to be big, heavy units of Black Orcs, and a lot of these Savage Orcs who are going to absolutely tear my spearmen apart. He does have a couple of little units of Night Goblins on the flanks. He's also got quite a few archers. So here's the Rusty Arrows, which is a regiment-renowned Night Goblin archers. These guys are great armor piercing, I believe armor sundering. I want to say armor sundering. There we go, yeah, armor sundering, reducing heavy hits armor down by 30. Also have two units of normal Orc Arrow Boys and an Orc Shaman here. Can be dropping some nice spells. And over in the flanks, he does have, let's see who this guy is, a Goblin Big Boss on his wolf, looking very cool. And also, over on the flank, he's going to be rolling up with some Goblin Wolf Riders. These guys are going to be doing some great backline harass. Luckily, Lothran Sea Guard are kind of built to kind of deal with that type of threat. And there's a big, very scary Arachnarok spider here. Not the queen, just a casual little spider here, who's going to be a big pain. However, all the poking damage you hope would slowly start to bring it down, even though it might struggle to get through that 150 armor. So let's get this battle underway. As you can see, the battle gets underway very quickly with all these arrow fires going straight in. Alith Anar dropping his moon bow there into the Rusty Arrows and a bit of damage. He's going to be trying to focus down Skarsnik, who is quite a small guy, but he's going to be pretty hard to hit. Alith Anar, he's got pretty good accuracy. So over on the side, we do see the Dragon Princes have started to engage some of these Goblin Wolf Riders, and they're just going to tear them apart. And they don't really want to tangle with this Goblin Big Boss. I mean, they could be able to take him down by themselves, but he can do a lot of damage back. So they're just going to be rolling around trying to hunt down these Goblin Wolf Riders. Wise pops, the front line does get engaged. As you can see, these spearmen are really starting to struggle in the front already. So I do charge in the Silver Helms, just trying to bulk it up and do a bit of shock damage. These Black Orcs are having less of a good time. They've been getting shot at by the Shadow Walkers, who do have quite a bit of armor piercing. So they're firing into the flank here. They're going to help these spearmen hopefully hold the line. Do you see some debuffs going down here? Oh no, it's a big foot of Gork there. Absolutely shrekking my front line of spearmen and Silver Helms. Do respond with a big pendulum though, shattering these Savage Orcs. The Black Orcs now do have a free run in towards my archers, which isn't very good. At this point it's looking pretty bad for me. My front line is starting to crumble. The right hand side has been a little bit better. These Dragon Princes slamming into these Goblin Wolf Riders, pin them up against these Spearmen, and they're really going to help try and secure this right hand flank. However, we do have Savage Orcs up against Spearmen here, cutting through them, but they are getting a bit of arrow fire in return. Spider has popped into the back line, but it's going to be start to focus down by these Shadow Walkers once they help deal with these Black Orcs. The Black Orcs have run into the Archers. The Archers are bravely standing their ground and being used as just, a bit of chaff basically at this point to pin the Black Orcs in place. Well, they've got all these arrows going into the flank, and as you can see, they're starting to waver. Hopefully they should break pretty soon. Skarsnik has lost quite a lot of health here. He's down below half, just by that constant fire from Alith Anar. However, the Shadow Walkers have now, looks like, switched their fun track Rock Spider, trying to start to bring her down. This left flank is going very well for my opponent. These Black Orcs are rallying and he's starting to break through in different pockets. However, on the right hand side, the Dragon Princes have forced their way through, so they destroyed that unit of Wolf Riders, helped get rid of the Savage Orcs. These Savage Orcs are now wavering here with the Withering Fire, and the Dragon Princes are in the back. So it looks like they have an absolute clear shot of Skarsnik now, and they're going to be rolling in as an arrow does come pinging in, hitting Noblar there, or Noblar, whatever his name is. I think Noblar is actually for the Ogre Kingdoms, which you're hopefully going to see in Total War Warhammer 3. This big guy, he's a big lad, but he is going to struggle against all these Dragon Princes, who are starting to, poke Skarsnik down, and have actually managed to break him, which is very good for me. And with him breaking, a lot of the Orc front line is starting to run away. We see these Orc Arrow Boys and Black Orcs, Savage Orcs in the distance here, all starting to run. I am pretty bad, however, if these units do rally, which Orcs are known to do, they could cause some serious damage. However, the right-hand flank has started to be secured. This left-hand flank is a little bit more a problem with the Arachnarok Spider pushing through, but with all these units starting to run away, the Dragon Princes are now hunting down all these very, squishy Arrow Boys, and they have no protection. And the Spider is going to slowly get worn down by Archfire. The Shadow Walkers have used all their ammo, so they pop into combat, protecting Alith Anar as it does, firing those big damaging shots, therefore breaking the Spider. It looks like for the most part that might be it. Most of my opponent's army is starting to run away. We do have some Night Goblins here holding strong. That looks about it. Maybe the Shaman might be able to do something, but he also breaks, and there we see a shatter. It's a nice Pyrrhic victory there for Nagarath. Let's go to the end stats. That was a super fun battle. Very unexpected. I hadn't faced the Crooked Moon tribe before, so I wasn't sure if they could only bring goblins or how it worked. Really, I don't have the DLC, so I was unfortunately very surprised to see these heaviness of Black Orcs. I thought, oh god, I don't have much armor piercing. I was expecting just kind of mass goblins and big spiders and whatnot. However, I managed to pull it out. Very sketchy at points. You can see my front line is just completely ruined for the most point. However, these Lothar and Seaguard managed to hold the line, and real MVPs here, the Dragon Princes, shattering that right-hand side of the Orcs, breaking into the back line, helping finish off Skarsnik, and then just hopping onto these Arrow Boys. So very well played to my opponent there. Oh god, how am I going to say this name? Shoko Ladonokel? Well played to you. Probably butchered your name there, but hope to see you again on ladder. That was really good fun. Overall, very happy. I've used this build quite a lot on this channel, so you've probably seen it once or twice. But overall, very happy. Think it worked pretty well with the Spearmen holding the line and the arrows doing all the damage, especially these Dragon Princes, though, full on coming in. They actually chevroned up by the looks of it, doing that hammer and anvil tactic. So hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did, please do leave a like. It really lets me know, what videos to do next, basically. Feel free to also leave comments, subscribe. I do have a Patreon down below in the description of the video if you do want to support the channel. If you do donate any money to that, through the Patreon, that will go straight back onto the channel to me by DLC to give you guys some new content. Also, I do have a tournament coming out, which is going to be called Death Before Dishonor on the 19th, which is a Wednesday. It's going to be about 7 or 8ish standard British time. If you guys do want to be involved, it's only going to be a 4-man tournament, rather small, really fun. You don't need any experience to hop in. You could be your first ever tournament. You could have done multiple tournaments. It's just all going to be fun. There'll be a few small rules just to make sure there's no super cheese. So just let me know down below. Get in contact with me any way you can to let me know if you want to be involved. And yeah, we'll get you in as soon as possible. So peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.